And welcome back, everybody. So, as I usually ask, what the fuck happened last time?
Titties.
Yeah, my
Dude,
first
really?
note is tits out lady let out a Rakshasa gonna travel with us to Phelan. Clary orders Kate is werewolf. Those are my notes.
You're forgetting the 45 minutes we spent on that fucking bridge.
No. No.
I
Marguerite
did
is
nothing
still with
wrong.
us, God damn it! I refuse to accept it.
Nope.
That'll be at the end of the campaign. Marguerite will
Marguerite's
just will
gone,
defeat the final
dude.
boss.
Yeah.
Marguerite fucks up.
Marguerite will just wander up out of nowhere.
Yeah, she'll be like,
No,
I did it all. She can
she'll
talk now.
she'll show up. She'll show up with like some knight riding her. She'll have full armor. She'll have esteemed herself in battle.
She'll be like,
Level 15
better
warhorse.
than you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Level 15 warhorse.
Yeah, my first note is bridge is bad.
Mm-hmm. So
The bridge was bad. I'm standing behind my decisions.
you guys set out from Port Damali on the road down to Phelan, heading heading first across a very rickety bridge. You tried to hang on to your horses. You succeeded in hanging on to one of them. Unfortunately, Marguerite bolted the second that the giant eagle Scylla set her down. But
Marguerite's a fish.
Branch is chill. Branch was chill. As you
Branch can hang.
progressed, you came to the Gilded Roadway, and I'm gonna say you've been moving way too quick. I've been making you guys cover way too much ground, so this is gonna we're
I was
things are
kind
gonna
of wondering about that, but like,
yeah, listen, I'm not good at certain things. That's just part of this. That's
listen,
just
man,
part of this.
I run batches when I do travel. Like it's like each roll is 3 days because I don't want to deal with it. So
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, as you at some point cross the Gilded Roadway, a cart carrying a whole boatload or of a whole cartload of raw metal ingots and unmarked gold was left in the stream in front of you. You picked it clean of all of the platinum and unmarked gold, and I think a couple of pounds of raw silver as well, I think.
yeah, what I wrote down is 140 pounds of raw silver, 70 pounds of raw gold, 10 pounds of platinum, and 200 unmarked gold pieces.
Okay, so yeah, that's all in the bag of holding. Um, and as a reminder, unmarked gold is worth 5 times its actual value, and but usually only to the right people. So, do
The
with that
bad
information what you will. um, as you progressed, last thing that happened before we ended the session was you came across a beaten and bloodied old man with some sort of magic collar around his neck. He implored to you to help him, and after sussing him out a little bit, you decided to trust him and help him remove the collar. And as you did, a uh, hunter, as she later called herself, stumbled out of the bushes crying, "Wait!" And as the collar fell away from the man's neck, he disappeared. The hunter angrily informed you that you had just allowed her quarry to escape, and that her quarry was in fact a Rakshasa in disguise.
We'll do
And
one good thing.
so now
One
she's gonna have to deal with that. However, she also got a notification that there was some from her home base, as she's part of some sort of order of hunters. She got a message from her home base that there was something going on slightly south of your destination, and she asked if you all wouldn't mind having her tag along. And after some smoothing out uh, of the particulars, you all agreed to travel together on to Phelan. You have about I'd say 4 to 5 days left in this journey, as on one side you have mainly the ocean leading to the Mother's Sigh Reef, and on the others you have mostly plains with dots of bit of jungle trees sticking out here and there. The weather here is balmy. It's as you it was colder as you were. It's colder along the edge of the water as you're sticking there. But the further inland you go, the more humid it seems to get. And actually, the further south you move, the the more humid it seems to get. Even as you stay along the reef, you get a nice breeze, but it is a very kind of thick, wet breeze. um so, you spent the last night camped out on the edge of a sort of cliffside, and as you wake up the next morning, well rested, you all prepare to get yourself moving. You see that her name was Liliana Cade, or as she preferred you call her. Cade is um, currently already awake, and before she was last on watch, so she's already awake and seems to have caught some sort of game and has been cooking it over a low fire. She is in different clothes than you saw her previously. She has a fresh set of the combat pants on. She seems to have put on. She was bare feet before. She's put on a sturdy pair of boots, as well as a sort of like flowy, loose, almost like tank top tunic type of thing. Not very form fitting, and has a coat, a long like leather coat on over it, rugged leather coat that comes over it. And she seems to be kind of like unaccustomed to the balmy weather and does not like it, and does not seem to be enjoying herself as it seems to get warmer and during the day. But she's kind of just hunched over the fire, turning whatever kind of game she's got. I got some breakfast. Figured that's the least I could do after being such a prick last night, yesterday. So yeah, eat up.
Don't have to tell me twice.
No, thank you. Yeah.
Sleepy mumbles and breakfast down. The four of you begin to saddle up and progress on for the day. Now that you have now, if I'm remembering correctly, Scylla, you were flying for half of the day every day.
More not flying because I don't want to waste probably more in my wild shape.
Right. Wild shaping into a little rabbit. Right, that's right. You wild shaped into a rabbit last time. So we sticking with that?
Chilling with Bill.
We sticking with that?
I'll stick with that.
Okay. And then Yvain and Belbin are on the horse. Right. Liliana just says, "Oh, I can keep up. Don't worry." So she just kind of trots alongside. Okay. So who is going to be taking the lead today?
I mean, I'll do it, but it's a bad idea.
I can.
All right, Ben. Go ahead and roll. I've changed up my my progression and my encounter tables a little bit.
Oh boy.
So, or my travel tables. So go ahead and roll a d6 for me.
Nice.
And just let me know if it's evens or odds.
Even.
Okay. I need you to roll 1d8 and 1d12 and tell me what they are what they get added up.
3.
3?
Yeah.
1d8 plus 1d12, and you got 3.
Listen, okay. A 1 and a 2 can only make 3 a couple of ways.
Okay. So, as you are progressing down the road, you see up ahead of you, walking in the opposite direction that you're progressing, a very kind of large, burly figure that is, I'd say, about. Hang on, let me look something up to make sure that I'm
hold for measurement.
There's hold for size check. So yeah, it's about I'd say 8 to 10 feet tall, and it as it lumbers down the road. Curiously, it sees you coming from about like maybe a quarter mile off, and it steps to the side like of the road and just kind of stands there, and you see as you grow closer, around its neck is like a sort of twine or something that's been hooked into a large kind of ragged piece of wood, that's kind of just hanging down like a flap, and you see it's like a sandwich board kind of deal. And painted on the sign is it says meals and drink at the Roundabout Inn, and then with an arrow pointed further down the road. Meals is spelled with a Z, the L is backwards, and drink is it's looks like somebody wrote an E and then just put an I dot on the top of the stalk of the E. So as you guys kind of trounce past, he just kind of holds up the sign and at you. As you go closer, you realize this large chunk of wood, it must have probably was the side of a house at some point. A small house, but probably the wall of a house.
If they can't spell, I'm not sure how much I would trust their food.
I've met plenty of people who can cook but can't spell.
I was about to say the same thing. Yeah. Have you ever met a line cook?
You know, I can't. I do know a lot of people. I can't say that that's one of the people I know.
You know, yeah, exactly. Schooling does not exactly necessitate how skilled a person can be. You know, never got no schooling myself, but I'm pretty good with a knife.
I think it's more. How do you run an inn? How do you keep books? How do you
Who
do
knows? Maybe
math?
it's a shit business. Maybe it's a shit business, but
Probably.
Maybe
but
it's a trap that's going to kill us.
I don't know. I'm pretty hungry. How about you
You
guys?
just ate.
always.
It's been hours.
Oh,
At least 3.
you guys do not understand the feeling of starvation, and it shows a lot.
Stella, you don't understand the need to constantly sustain this peak physical condition that we are all finding ourselves in now.
Yes, so
The worst thing that can happen is probably food poisoning. So
that's true. I mean, how much time do we have left?
You guys have got about a week before the week of the wedding.
A week before the week of the wedding?
You've got about 4 days remaining of travel, including today.
Okay.
And then you'll get there with about 3 to 4 days before the week of the wedding. So,
okay.
Yeah. You wanted to get there a little early to
Yes.
do something, I guess. I don't know.
Scylla trauma.
You
Dad
need
doesn't want
knives.
to pull over for McDonald's. Come on, Scylla.
Wait, how am I even speaking to you? I'm not speaking to you. I'm a bunny.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Then we're
speaking
going.
to
We're going
someone.
for food.
Okay, so you guys progress down the road, and eventually you do see a small little like where the shrub and grass on one side of the road has been kind of beaten down into a threadbare path that leads off into a patch of jungle trees. It's not far off the road before you can actually see it poking through the trees, but you see just a small kind of ramshackled building, not like only a story tall, only one floor. It's a bit wide at the back, and it's got a porch. Like think Louisiana Bayou type type vibe. It's got a porch out. It's got a porch out front. It's pretty warm and muggy. It's got like a lantern hanging up there and a set of double doors that lead inside as well. You see sitting outside on the stoop of the front. You see a half ogre, male individual, shirtless with the equivalent of like cut off jeans and bare feet, and he's just sitting there, kind of whittling at something as you guys approach. He looks up and says, "Oh, how's it going? Are you here for the for some food and drink?"
Yeah,
Quite
that would be
specifically, yes,
fantastic. Yes.
actually.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Assuming this is the
Excellent.
roundabout
All right, well,
inn.
come on in. I'll get the cook on for you. And he hops up, and you can see he's probably maybe like mid 20s. He's a younger guy. He's got a bit of a scruff here, tusks that kind of jut up far past his nose, unclipped, untrimmed, just raw half ogre. He walks in. He pushes through the double doors as you guys kind of unsettle or like dismount. And there's places to tie up the horse up front and everything. And you can hear him calling to someone in the back. As you step in through the doors, it's a darker interior, couple of tables, maybe like four little round tables, chairs that look like they've been put back together a few times. There's a small bar over in the corner where there's a couple of lanterns hanging from the ceiling, creating a sort of flickering light. One window on one side is over what looks to be a beaten down piano. But behind the bar is a older half orcish gentleman. He is wearing a stained apron, balding on top, all around the sides. Still got the color of his hair though. He's still seemed to be in the prime of his adulthood. And he smiles as you walk in, big toothy grin. "Hello there, how's all doing today?"
Much better now
Right.
that we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
"Well, that's good to hear. My name is Alphonse. It's a pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the Roundabout Inn. I see you've already met my son Trent." And you see Trent kind of nod at you. He's just sat right back at the bar and is whittling away. Well, I am the proprietor. I'm also the bartender and the cook. If we unfortunately do not have any rooms for rent, unfortunately, I'm very sorry to say, in case you're looking for a place to stay, but we do have hot meals and cold drinks.
I think that's more what we're here for.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
latter two there.
Excellent. All right. Well, here's here are the menus for you, and he hands over two what look to be like uh, sheets of bark that have been smoothed out on the one side and painted on. And there's a couple of things. There is the rabbit stew. There is a wolf guts. Oh shit, what is it? A wolf guts gumbo. That's what it called. The wolf guts gumbo, and as well as a chicken soup. And it seems like it's basically a stew and soup based place. But there are a couple pure vegetable options, but most things are with local game. Anything interest you, and I can get your drink started if that's something interests you as well.
Yeah, I'll try that wolf guts. Yeah, sounds good.
All
Honestly,
right,
yeah,
some of the
I
wolf
could do
guts.
with a good gumbo probably.
All right, wolf guts gumbo. Anything for you, miss? And you see Cade just kind of looking down. I think I'm gonna try the broccoli stew. Yeah, that sounds good. Broccoli and cheese stew. Excellent.
Can we
Right,
get an
that
extra
sounds
order
good.
of the rabbit as
I could
well?
do the rabbit stew as well.
Okay.
All right, just a couple of extra everything. Okay, and I'm sorry. Did you want the rabbit cooked? And he
No,
points
not that
down to
rabbit.
Scylla.
I turn out of a rabbit and I smack Belle on the back.
Oh, oh my goodness. That's a neat little trick you got there. Well,
I appreciate the thoughts though.
anything for you, Miss Rabbit.
The broccoli stew sounds good as well.
All right, I could do that. He comes back. Oh, and drinks as well.
Just an ale for me.
Snail. All right. 2 for you.
Water, please.
3 water. Gotcha. All right. He heads back into the kitchen. As you guys are kind of sitting to waiting, you see Trent look up and say, "So, where are y'all headed to? You head down the road, or what's your story?"
Well, we're always headed down some kind of road, yes.
Well, we came from up the road, so we're headed down the road.
Well, up the road is usually Port Namale, and then down the road is usually Port Zune or Port
I got it
Zune or
right.
Phelan or something.
I'm actually shocked that I got that right, but
Well,
I'm
yeah.
sorry to be cagey. We're going to a wedding in Phelan.
Going to a wedding. That sounds nice. They friends or family?
Friends of this one.
Yes.
Very nice. Very nice.
she got a +3.
Happy
so,
about the
here we
union, or
are.
is this something that maybe we're not so fortunate about?
Wait, what? Repeat that again? My brain didn't comprehend a single word you said.
The southern drawl is throwing you off.
Blue screen.
Yes. You happy about the union, or is this something that we're not too happy about?
Oh no, I've kind of, it's one of those things where you're like, of course. It's kind of one of those things. We just kind of expected it. It was eventually going to happen. You knew it was going to happen. I grew up with them, so
That happened with my sister. Married the
it is a
first
good way
guy.
to go.
Married the first man who walked in and talked to her like a person.
That is a good way to talk to someone, yes.
I tried to tell her, but maybe have a little bit of, desertion about who she chooses. But hell, they're still together, so 20 years.
That's a
Impressive
long
amount of
time.
time.
Can't fault them. And it's at that point that the father comes out and with several what looks like thick mugs of different kinds of stew, and he just lays them all out for you. All right, and then there are the 3 ales and the water, and that's all for you all folk. So I think all told that'll be about 3 silver.
I got it.
Thank you
Ooh,
very
big
much.
ballin'.
Thank you very much. So you guys enjoy a nice, hot, warm cooked meal, and you actually all gain 5 bonus hit points for the next 2 days.
Amazing.
Ooh. Temp 5.
They make conversation. They actually do get another patron coming in later in the day. It's just a rider who seems to be on some sort of messenger mission. Comes in, says hello, seems to be very familiar. Just grabs a drink and heads out quickly as you guys are eating.
Got a letter for you. For your hands only. Straight from the Jarl.
Talking about Bethesda games.
Yep.
Oh my god. But yeah, that unless there was anything you guys wanted to ask them, they are very cordial. They seem to be very just good-natured folks. At one point Trent goes over and starts plunking away on the piano. So unless there was anything you guys wanted to ask, we can move on to the next day of travel.
The rabbit stew has rabbit in it. I thought it was stew for. Sorry.
Oh, I rescind my smack then, Boban. Sorry. Take it back.
I might need to amend the menu a bit. That does seem a bit confusing.
honestly,
I don't think it is. You're
I'm not
totally
the sharpest
fine.
knife in the drawer all the time.
Oh, don't worry, neither am I, son.
You or your son? I'm confused.
Good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bevan just pats him on the shoulder and brings him away.
All right. Well, you guys head out for the day then, I suppose, and prepare for the next day of travel. If you guys would find camp, and I'll just do one roll for whoever's going to be on guard for the night.
I'll do it.
Okay.
What am I rolling? Perception?
Yes, perception check.
13.
13. Uneventful night, really. You all sleep soundly. It's it's getting warmer again as you progress further south, and you can tell Cade just fucking hates it here. Okay. Next day, who is taking the lead?
I'll do it.
All righty. Go ahead and roll a d6 for me. Evens or odds?
Even.
All right. 1d8 plus 1d12.
D8. Oh, that's a big old 1. Plus
Get
a
him two. Get him two.
plus a D12. Oh, it's a 12.
So what's the total?
The total is 12. I rolled an 11 and a 1.
Cool. Okay. So, as you are traveling along on this day, it's a clear day, a little breezy, as you are traveling along these sort of cliff sides by the ocean. Out of the trees, suddenly flies an owl, and it begins swooping down towards Belbin's lap, where Scylla is perched on as a rabbit on the horse. It's flying in pretty quickly. If somebody wants to make a perception check or a reaction.
Can I make
Ready.
a perception check?
It can have
Sure,
the
if you'd
fucking
like.
rabbit.
You can either make a perception check or have a reaction to what's going on. Those are the two things that
I
you can
don't
do.
think as a bunny I have reactions. 16 perception.
16? Okay.
Yeah.
Any other? Yvain, what are you doing if you see?
Can I also make a perception check?
Sure. Belvin.
Power.
Oh,
Cow.
me.
Dodge. I take the dodge action.
Okay.
I rolled a 2.
Good perception.
So
Okay. So what you got? 13?
16.
16? Okay. So you see immediately, as you can see it coming for you, your eyes immediately go for the claws. The claws are what's going to grab you. The claws have something in it.
Oh. I guess it'll just be like,
So it
just look at it.
Yvain, all you see is a feathery blur, just coming right for Belbin's crotch. And as it swoops down, it drops a scroll about maybe that long, right on your head, and I'm just gonna say it bounces off your head and just falls off of the horse.
I'll slow down. Whoa.
And the owl just flies away.
Cade, can you get that?
Right. And she kind of just goes down and scoops it up. What do you think it is?
I don't know.
Fucking evil.
Hold on.
I'll hop off the horse and unbecome a rabbit. Did an owl just throw something at my head, or did I imagine that?
It looked
No,
like
that
it.
happened. Yeah.
Yeah, that happened.
Oh, why did do that?
She hands out the note.
Do you want me to magically vibe check that first, or
is there any like insignia on it, or is it like wax sealed or anything?
It is it is ripped and torn. It is really ragged looking, and it is sealed up with what looks to be a bootlace.
It honestly looks kind of shitty. I feel like it's not. We might as well. I feel like it's gonna be fine.
Oh, okay. I'll do the magical awareness real quick.
Okay, you see Yvain's eyes close and then open, glowing with that white purplish glow again. Yvain, nothing.
Nope, it's just a note.
Okay. Open bootlace.
Scrawled on this ripped and stained piece of parchment are a few words as one sentence, written in very shaky handwriting with no punctuation whatsoever. Help. It's eating us.
Oh.
It is not addressed to anyone. It is not signed. The writing is shaky. Looks like it was either written in terror, and very quickly.
It's stained in what's it? I'm assuming it's red.
I mean, it's dried at this point.
Okay.
So it's a sort of
It's a
like
little
darkish,
crusty.
deepish brown.
Yeah. Belvin, plug your ears. You're gonna get nightmares. It says help, it's eating us, and it's covered in blood.
Yeah, that
Oh,
doesn't sound good.
That's such a vague note. How are we supposed to help them? I don't know where the fuck they are.
Did anyone see the direction the bird came from?
I
No.
would, right?
Huh?
I did, right?
Give me a nature check. Give me a nature roll, bro.
I am not good at that.
Who's eating nuts?
18.
18. You could see it came from the south, from the direction that you're traveling.
I came that way, so
Well, then that could
keep
be
our
my
ears
thing.
out.
That could be my
Oh.
thing.
What's your thing?
Here you go. Take it, please. It's covered in blood.
Quite know yet. She takes it. I don't quite know yet. We had the information I was given was something along the lines of a shortened version of there's trouble in this area and people have gone missing and people are acting strangely and things are weird. That's basically that's basically the information I was given. Things
That's
are
really
weird.
fucking vague.
We deal with vague shit, and you have no idea how fucking frustrating it is all the time. We get the vaguest shit, and if it could possibly end in our wheelhouse, we have to go check it out. That's why this. Anyway, so I don't know. It could be my thing, or it could be something else. I don't know. This could.
Well, it came from the direction they're going, so we might as well keep
How
going
far
and
can
keep
owls
our ears out.
fly?
Too fucking far.
Pretty far.
Pretty far.
Were we just the first people they saw? Why would they throw it as a rabbit? Stupid.
I don't know. Maybe they weren't like specifically aiming for you. Maybe you just saw a rabbit
Bell's
and was
crop.
like, or maybe you just saw a rabbit and was just like, go for the rabbit, but I have something in my hands.
Fair, like they were like trying to attack, but then they didn't have the claw space. That's a shitty messenger bird. Jesus, pick something better when you're dying, my lord.
It found us, didn't it? I mean, okay,
We have no direction to go on. We just know the bird came from over there. And also, it's eating us was in. Sorry, Belle. It was in plural, like it was happening right now.
What?
The note was scary, Belle. I'm sorry. I don't mean to keep things
What
from you.
about hot
People are
nuts?
being no, they're being eaten by something.
They
Oh,
also
it's
mentioned
not
something
even
about
spider nuts.
snacks.
Snacks? Yeah, bring snacks. That'll fix it.
Secret snacks? I don't know. It was something weird.
I mean, I think it could be worth checking out. Then.
We can fix that.
Well,
when
if
you're
we
right.
see something eating something, we'll check it out, I guess.
As long as it's not us. Apparently.
All right, we'll try not to get eaten, guys. Agreed?
I am quite small.
I think that's a good like game
Agreed.
plan
Okay,
for
you try
all
extra
times.
hard.
I do all the time.
I'm smaller than you while we're traveling, though, Belle. If that makes you feel better.
You could be bigger than me. That doesn't make me feel better at all.
You want to
But
get
they
on
would go
my,
for me
on your
first.
shoulders?
No, that makes me higher up to where the owls can get me.
Oh, it's
He's very
specifically
scared of
owls
birds.
that you're scared of?
No, it's
Most
like
things
all
with wings.
birds.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's birds.
I got attacked a lot.
In the
And
air.
then I may have made the worst. Did a little bit.
Okay, okay. Well, you guys
Hey,
can
do you want
take-
to race?
Oh, let's do this.
I'm getting fucking antsy. She hops off the horse.
Okay.
I'm not gonna follow slowly.
You sure you want to do this?
Oh yeah.
All right. She
No werewolf powers. That's cheating.
No, none at all. None at all. She takes off her pack, takes her giant sword out of her sheath and kicks off her hiking
How are we
boots.
gonna bring that with us?
Okay, what's the mark?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Say that, pick a spot.
It's like,
Belle, hold my
like-
shit.
Ah,
like
fuck.
5. Like it's supposed to be like 300 meters, but I'm gonna give you an extra 200, so like 500 meters down the road.
Oh, so like that little tree, like way back there.
Yeah, you see the one with like the apple hanging on it? That one.
Wow, you got really good eyes. Yeah, sure.
Just keep running till you see something red, and hopefully it's not blood.
All right.
That's gonna be all right. It's pretty far. All right.
It's not cool if you just like sprint there like in 2 seconds.
Okay.
It's gotta be like at least
All right.
30.
So this is gonna be contested athletics, I think, is what this is gonna be.
Okay.
So let me see. All right. All right. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Somebody else is gonna count us down.
Oh,
Somebody
I'm
else
stuck
gonna count us
underneath
down?
shit. Chill it. Count shit off. I'm stuck underneath shit.
Oh yes, sorry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
You both take off. All right. So contested athletics check. Go.
22.
No, save me.
I'll be
Oh, I will help you
So-
get this stuff off of you, Bo.
okay.
Why would
so
you put this on top of you?
You got a 28.
Oh shit.
Jesus Christ.
The second Scylla says 3, 2, 1, go, she's gone. Her feet are pounding the earth. Immediate head start, and you're fast. You are a quick runner, and she immediately takes about a pretty good head start. So that's the first little leg of this, as you guys are running along, and she looks back and goes, "Don't make it too easy for me." Second roll.
Yep. Oh, motherfucker. 13.
11. She starts, as she looks back, she kind of stumbles a little bit as she was kind of snarking at you, and that gives you the chance to really put on a little bit of extra speed and catch up. You guys are pretty neck and neck now. All right, third roll.
Let's go. Come on. 24.
Okay, so you are now starting to pull ahead at this point. She starts to go, "Oh, come on," and she starts to like put her head down and start really putting herself into it. Okay, fourth roll. You guys are about halfway there now.
23.
Damn, she is rolling real bad right now. It's another 11. You are slowly pulling ahead now. You are ahead by like 2 lengths at this point. And there is 2 more remaining in the 5th roll.
10.
23. So she puts on a burst of speed and is now finally gaining on you. This is the final roll.
18.
As you guys reach that, you guys are just about to cross the plane of that tree, and you can hear her catching up behind you. And just as you cross the plane of the tree, she is right there with you. It's a dead tie.
Oh, fuck this.
And you guys, she like collapses on the ground. You are fucking fast.
You're fucking fast.
Oh,
All
God.
right. Rematch later. Not now, but
Oh, you don't want to run
later.
back?
No.
And that's why I win.
Ah, fuck.
He helps you up. Okay. So, friend, as that was all happening, Scylla, Belle, were you guys up to anything in
I
particular?
was getting the backpack off
Fucking
of
thing is
Belle's
heavy.
shoulders.
Fucking god damn it.
Why would she put this on top of you? Like, she can come get her shit. I don't care. Just
Oh
toss
shit,
it
they
on the
finished.
ground.
Should
I
we
mean,
like wait for them
yeah.
here? Should we like wait for them here, or should we go back? This is like 500 meters. This is a far way.
I'm leaving your shit on the floor.
Oh,
You can't
fuck
toss
you.
backpacks on people.
guess
Here,
we're
here,
going
on the
back
earring,
then.
on the earring. What the fuck? Oh my god. All right.
No.
I can't
I'm not
fucking
about
carry
it.
it.
I can't even pick either of your weapons off the ground.
Don't worry, Yvain. I'll go get both. Don't worry. It's fine. I'll get them both.
This,
You're gonna let her
this-
upstage you like
in
that?
her
Yvain?
head,
Oh my
this
God.
bitch. Fine. And then she starts running back.
Oh my God. All right. Well, that's that day of travel.
Guys, we only have one horse. We only have one horse.
Okay, so you guys have now been traveling for that was day 5. So you got about 2 more days of travel left. So let me see. Let me get a roll for the evening. Who's it
Who wants to do
gonna
it?
be?
I can do it. I feel like I'm really being lazy because I've been a bunny most of the time. 18.
18. Okay. So you have found a bit of jungle. The path, path or road that you were going through goes through a bit of jungle. So you guys decided to like step off of the beaten path for just a little bit and find a little clearing to camp out around. It's a clear-ish night, or at least it was when you settled down. As the night progresses, it begins to get more and more foggy. It seems like a fog bank has begun to roll in off of the ocean and is now claiming the shores where you guys are staying and is slowly creeping further into the jungle. It's a thick, wet, muggy fog, and it's makes it tough to see more than about 20 feet in front of you. The fire that you have burning currently is helping. It's making it so that there's a bit of area around you guys that's kind of burned off. And Scylla, it's currently your turn to be on watch for the evening. As you're sitting trying to pierce your gaze through the fog, your ears catch something. A rustling in the undergrowth, maybe about 15 to 20 feet past the little tents that you guys have set up for yourself. What would you like to do?
It's just wrestling right now.
Something, yeah.
What do I want to do? I'm assuming we're like sitting on the ground, yes.
You are currently sitting by the fire, and Yvain, Cade, and Belle are all currently just sleeping in their own little tents.
I'm gonna like pick up a stray rock on the ground. I'm gonna toss it into the underbrush where I heard the rustling, and I just say, "If you are someone who can speak, I heard you, and if you come out here, I will fucking eviscerate you if you're trying to hurt us. If you are an animal, you can just walk away. But I will melt you to goo if you are trying to hurt us. So, just so you know, I heard you, and all of my friends also will kill you. So,
Okay. So,
but I
sorry,
said this
where are you
into
saying
the.
all this from? Where are you saying all this from?
Oh, I'm just from where I was sitting, looking.
Okay.
I'm just like looking over at where I was. I just tossed a rock into the bush.
Gotcha. So you've just been tossing a rock and speaking common. Okay.
I was being annoying. I'll throw in some scary shit and whatever.
The rustling stops.
Did I hear anything like rustle away or just stopped?
Nope. Just rustling.
No.
Just stopped.
Okay. I'll be annoying. I'll take another rock by me and just cast light on it and chuck it into the forest again.
Cast light on it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, hold on. Let me figure out what that does here.
It sheds 20-foot bright light radius and dim light an extra 20 feet.
All right. So, you toss it out and you see. Go ahead and make a perception check at disadvantage for me.
Is
Because again, you are in like a very thick fog.
pea soup.
Is pea soup.
What is? Is it a 9? Is it a 9? 15.
15. Okay. So you toss the pebble, and what you see is how to describe it.
I have a feeling I'm not gonna like it.
You see a sort of lump of a form, of a shadow being cast by the light coming from your stone. Coming from the stone you threw, it casts the shadow of the trees and the brush, but behind the brush it casts another shadow, a large, hulking shadow that begins to rise from what you can tell was a crouched position.
Everyone up right now.
On 4 legs, hunched behind a bush, and looks over to you. You see it silhouetted from behind as you had tossed it completely over it. And you see dark eyes glinting with a reddish light as a large dire wolf steps over the brush, snarling and growling at you. As he does
reaction?
this, huh?
Do I get to do something to him, or is throwing the rock at him or something?
Not quite yet. Not quite yet. As he does this, you hear snapping in the brush around you as you see 3 more stepping out as they have surrounded your little campsite. I would like you all to roll initiative for me.
You know, I thought you were doing the bit, Mac, where like it's like there's this massive thing casting shadows and it's like a possum or something.
Oh God, that's so played out. No, it's the actual thing.
There.
I got a 12.
Big 10.
Got a 15.
12. Yvain got a 10. And Scylla got a 15. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's sort that. And
would you say we would have gotten a short rest? Like Scylla would have gotten a short rest from
short
sitting
rest,
at the
yes.
campfire. Okay.
Short
Well, I
rest.
just wanted my wild shapes back for the day.
Where do I find this thing's fucking initiative, or is it just his dex?
It's just Dex if he doesn't have it.
Hey.
We're fighting the Facebook icons.
Yeah, I know. Listen.
No, I
Listen.
like it. I think it's
We're
funny.
gonna fucking stomp Mark, okay?
We're gonna get
Okay.
what's his face.
So we are going. No, yeah, there we go. Okay. So Belle, Yvain, and Cade are all asleep still. As
I screamed into my earphone.
you are being woken up during this first round. This first round is you waking up, seeing what the fuck is going on, and then you can act the next round, okay? All right. So Scylla, you are up first.
Yes.
What would you like to do as this first monster? The one that you've been talking to was this one.
hmm
The one that I just highlighted.
Yes. Okay.
So that was the one you first saw, and I guess I can put a little light here. There is like I guess a little pebble of light.
It's like 40 feet.
It's 40 feet.
It's 20 feet bright light. 20 feet past that is dim light.
Okay.
It's a very bright pebble.
Yes, it is. My goodness. I can't move the damn thing. There we go. So yeah, it's right behind him. And it's about, you said how far? How far what's the radius of it?
20 feet bright light. 20 feet past that
Okay,
dim
so
light.
5,
So 40 feet
10,
altogether.
15, 20. My God, that's far. Okay, so yeah. Basically everything
It's a penny with a flashlight on it.
everything with, damn, that's fucking far. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Then I select that. Nope. God damn it. This is, you made this so easy for me, my dude.
You can just say there's light back there. I don't mind.
Yeah, all right, fine. There's light. It's all lit up. But that's the
there's a
thing.
campfire,
The
so.
rest of it, outside of like, if you're not within 4 squares of this green circle, you are, or the fire. If you're not within 4 squares of the green circle or the fire, you are at disadvantage on perception checks and attack and ranged attacks. So let that be known. So
Okay.
now, Scylla, what would you like to do?
And 20 feet away. Okay. I'm going to step. Oh God, they're gonna. Oh God. Okay. Scylla's just gonna be saying swears into the earring. just a lot of like creative swears, like ones you've never heard of. They're like sailor swears. Like she's just doing a whole lot of shit. And
wow.
and she just goes, "Ah, I really don't like it when we get woken up. And she's just gonna step. They're gonna end up fucking flanking her anyway. So, is that 10 feet away from this guy? I'll take it. Okay, she's gonna step there, and we're gonna have her prep around where she's going to do her necrotic shroud and let out her wings. And the two of those guys need to make a charisma saving throw, DC 13, while they are afraid of me.
Sweet. Okay. Now I have an actual wolf. Just found it. Boop. And then I just. Boop.
Oh, he's big. Oh, they're so big. The last time I fought a direwolf, my character got bitten, and got turned into a werewolf, and that was very upsetting to me. So I just want you to know that. It was double upsetting because I had one of those, like, I failed the saving throw, and I had one of those like reroll stones in my pocket, and I totally forgot about it, and I definitely could have used it to save myself. I didn't do that.
Okay, so you said that these two right here need to make
Charisma saving throws. DC 13.
charisma. Oh,
Yeah.
that they're gonna be great at that.
Yes, so good.
Okay, so the first one gets an 18 with a natural 20.
Damn.
Fuck. Oh, they have minus 2.
That's the one in front of you, the leader. And the second
Okay.
one is afraid, the one on the right. So this
Okay,
one
so that one
is a scared.
is just scouted. And
Nice.
then as
He's
my
afraid.
action, I'm gonna use my symbiotic entity and my spores come out. And I
Okay.
feel like I haven't used it in a long time, and they like look more annoyed, like angry than usual.
Okay. Scylla's
This
pissed,
looks like,
guys.
yeah. I think
Scylla's
it's-
upsetty.
I'm upsetty spaghetti, and I'm gonna fucking murder some fucking wolves.
Okay. So, is that your turn?
Yeah, it is my turn, and I'm also just swearing into
Okay.
my earring.
Belle, you hear Scylla swearing in your ear very loudly as you also begin to hear growling and snarling noises. You wake up from inside your little like pitch tent, kind of sitting up in your bedroll, and you see directly out in front of you, you see a dire wolf creeping up between the tents of Cade and Yvain.
That doesn't sound right.
And that is all you can do, but you are now awake and sat up. Yvain, same deal. You see right outside of you Scylla kind of just right in front of two massive wolves, each one about 5 or 6 feet tall. Yes, Scylla.
We got 5 temp hit points, and my symbiotic entity gives me 28 temp hit points. Are we stacking those or no?
Your just the spores gives you 20 temp HP?
28.
It's 4 times your level, and it lasts for as long as they exist.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. Thank you. Think that
Is Cade awake somewhere, or is she currently asleep still?
She's
I have 96 hit
stirring.
points. So everyone else.
Okay, sounds good. She's just not in initiative, so
Oh, sorry. Whoops. Right.
Well, she doesn't have an earring, so that's valid.
right, yeah. I figured the screaming that's about to start happening would wake her up, though. So
Okay.
So it's just screaming bloody murder at these fucking wolves.
Oh,
She is
no, it's
speaking
gonna
out
be me.
loud. I went in my tent, and now there's wolves, there's mad dogs outside.
God damn, her initiative sucks.
I can't go
We
fucking anywhere.
need her.
Her initiative is absolute ass.
Oh, Scylla's about to get chomped so hard.
Okay.
Still's gonna get munched on.
One of them's scared of me, so
Okay.
one of them's mad I threw a
Bell's turn.
rock at his face.
Yvain,
though,
you
so.
see the same shit. I gotta rename these guys. God fucking
I
damn.
love question mark 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
All right. You know what? Fine. The question marks go now. So, these two are going to bite at you.
No,
And-
no. He's afraid of me.
Oh yeah, right. So he can't move any closer to you, right?
No.
That's just.
You
But
want to
does
read
he
it?
have to? Does he have to move away? Oh, and these guys. Wait, if I'm right, or am I right or wrong? These guys have to make a save when they start their turn inside the field of your
You
spores.
can use to use it, you transform within 10 feet. Must make a charisma saving throw or become frightened of you until the end of your next turn. Your transformation lasts for a minute. Blah, blah, blah,
What
blah.
about your spores, though?
Oh yes, my spores. Let me
Yeah.
read that. I'm
Don't we
sorry,
have to
there's
make
so
a
many
save if
things
they start
going on
their
in this
turn?
character. You can use your wild shape
Cat.
to awaken the spores for 28 no damage
Hi, sir.
and deal 1d6.
Let me get down.
Heal the spores. You can use your reaction to deal 1d6 to creature when it moves in. Oh, it's just my reaction,
So they don't.
so I
make a sa-
can use it.
So do they make a save when they enter the field of the spores,
When they enter the field, to one creature you can see
or when
when
they
it
start their turn?
moves or starts its turn. There, I can use my reaction to hit them if
Okay.
I want to.
So they're just.
I'll do it. I'll do it. The one that's gonna bite me can use my reaction to hit him.
Okay. Oh, so that's how that works. If they're in that field, you can use your reaction to cause damage.
Yeah, if they're within 10 feet of me.
Gotcha. Okay. So this one's gonna bite you, and because the other one is still within 5 feet of you, even though it's afraid, Oh wait, no, it's not hostile to you though. Damn. Yep. Yeah, it's not. It's pretty much incapacitated. So no pack tactics. He is in fact breathing.
Unfortunately, that won't be for much longer.
Okay. So that is a 17 to hit. No hit? Huh?
No.
God, yeah, your AC's fucking
My armor class is 19.
Still AC is
stupid.
Fucking
Stupid.
stupid.
All right. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's gonna take another bite. Oh, okay. 20. There we go. That
That guy
hits.
hit me. Rude.
So this.
I started talking like this and I'm not going to be able to stop.
Scylla, your voice sounds so strange.
So that's 12 points of
I
damage.
am no child.
12 points of
12,
damage.
12 points?
Yes,
12 points.
as he snaps at your ankle and kind of takes a bit of skin off.
Okay, then I will use my reaction to go. Bad dog. And my spores try to eat his flesh.
What is it?
It's
What
a
kind of save is it?
Constitution saving throw. 14. He'll probably pass.
He does not. He rolled so fucking low. He got 11.
Okay. So that means with my thingy activated, I roll double damage dice for my Halo spores. So that's 2 with my other d6. There it is. So that's 5 necrotic damage.
5 necrotic damage?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, okay, so that's that one. This guy cannot move and does not want to seem, he doesn't want to seem scared in front of his pack leader, so he's just not going to move.
I'll be here intimidating. Not because I'm scared.
This one is going to sniff around the this one right here is going to sniff around and see if he can find Belle. I'm going to say go ahead and what's your do you have a passive stealth?
Yeah, it's 12.
12. Okay. So his perception and he has advantage. So that's okay. Ooh, 20. Yes, he does smell you.
No, that doesn't sound right.
So he comes around and is gonna stick his little snout inside of your tent and take a snap at you. And because you're on the ground, he gets advantage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat you guys.
My AC is 12.
Oh, good. This should be easy.
I'm bad at this.
Okay, well, all right. So we rolled a 9 and a 22.
You're gonna go with no. Probably not.
I think you're
Okay,
fine.
he rolled low
Belle's
on damage.
AC is 23.
He only got 9 points of damage. He rolled super fucking low.
That is incredibly low. Ouch.
So yeah, you were kind of like trying to scooch away, and he only takes a little nip at you. This one is going to make a decision. Evens, he's gonna go for Cade. Odds, he's gonna go for Yvain. He's gonna go for you as he slips up around in here and just kind of sticks his snout in, gets a little advantage strike on you as the jaws as you're watching, as you're trying to like look around to see Scylla trying to figure out what's happening, you see another one just as massive kind of pad right in your face, and so that doesn't hit, but that does with a 22.
Yeah.
So that's gonna, it sinks its teeth into your oof, into your leg for 15 points of damage.
Nice. All right.
Just sinks its teeth into your calf. Okay, and that is going to do it for the wolves. And Cade is still waking up. And Scylla, it is back to you now.
Okay. Hmm. I know what I should do, but I know what my brain wants chaos to do. No, they'd be good at Constitution saving throws. I don't want to do that. Let's just start off simple. I'm gonna bonus action cast Shillelagh on my staff, and I'm gonna try to smack it.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Nice. Are you smacking the leader or his scared little friend?
The leader.
The leader.
But I'm gonna look at my staff, and I'm gonna use one of my staff charges.
Did you crit?
Yes.
Okay. So, okay. So it's
Can we just say he's dead?
what is full damage plus a dice roll?
So full. Okay. So. My staff is, where's my staff? So it's a D8 plus 3. So a D8. But then, because my wings and my entity are activated, it's an extra D6.
Okay.
And the staff adds 2 extra D10. And then my wings add a plus 7.
So 8 plus 6 plus 20. Is that, wait, no, it's only dice. Only the dice is full. Then you
Okay.
add
So a D8,
so
a D6,
D8, D6, 2D10.
2D10.
And that's it?
And there's other pluses, but we add them afterwards.
Okay, but those are all the dice?
Yes.
Including
yes,
your charge? Including your charges?
The charge is the 2D10.
Oh, the charge is the 2D10? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 34 points of damage already.
Plus
Plus
7.
roll the actual dice.
Oh, yes. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. D6, D10, 2D10, D6, 2D10, and a D8, right?
Yeah.
That's what we said?
Yep.
Okay. 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 8. Oh, God, math. 10, 11, 19
Plus
plus
19.
3
Plus
is,
19 plus 3
22,
and then plus 7.
plus 7. Okay.
29.
So that's everything.
That's everything.
Okay. That's 63 points of damage. How do you want to do this?
I just feel like I'm literally like, she just seems really tired and she's gonna go to bed soon. And she's like, she's got her wings out and her eyes are scary, and she's just like, that dog. And she just smacks it, and his body like goes away from her and just Thanos itself. As her spores like eat up its body.
You just bad dog, and you uppercut this thing. Just swing right under the chin, and it flies up into the air, seemingly in slow motion as it does a full back rotation. And as its belly and eyes are up to the sky, you see it just dissipate into ashes.
That is why you don't wake up sleeping people. Fuck you.
And no one was around to see it.
Well, no,
That's
you
Scylla's
saw.
favorite
Oh, yeah,
thing.
you didn't
No
see
one
it. You didn't.
No one saw her being absolutely terrifying, and so Belle doesn't have any more nightmares. This is an ideal situation for Scylla. And she just turns to look at the one that's scared of her, like
Make
this
an
like manic
intimidation
look in her eye.
check. Make an intimidation check with advantage. I'll give you that one. God damn, that's fucking scary, and he's already scared of you.
Unnatural 20.
Fear or no fear, this one turns tail and fucking runs. Just deuces. He saw you just obliterate his pack leader, so he's just running. The other two are distracted with their game. So, is that your turn, Scylla? For the love of God, don't do anything else.
I don't think I have anything else, but I will move closer to my friends and maybe like and make my presence known.
Careful, guys. Scylla's about to solo this whole fucking troop.
You guys, I'm like screaming in the ear. You come out, there's nothing there.
Scylla, what the fuck?
Or just Scylla covered in blood with wolf carcasses all around her.
I mean, I think that's already happened.
All right, Belle, you're up. You are
okay.
You are in your bedroll, sitting up. Just got snapped at.
Not great. Did I see the one behind it dive into the other tent too, or is it taking up my whole?
It is taking up the entirety of your vision. All you can
Great.
see is this wolf.
Cool. Then I'm gonna go fuck, shit, and Max, two favorite words that he hasn't heard in a while. Mind whip.
Oh no, wait, I didn't tell you. You forgot that spell. Oh yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
It's been
That
erased
means
from
I've got
history.
an open spell. I can add anything I want to with
Oh
right now. Hold
no.
on. Let me go add
okay.
blight real
What
quick.
is it? What save is
Intelligence save.
Just the one in front of you, yeah?
Yeah. The only one that I can see.
God damn, these things are dumb. God. Unnatural 1. Do you know how perfect you have to roll to get an unnatural 1, and how bad at something you have to be to roll an unnatural 1?
I personally stand the wolves being bad at things. Personally, I don't know about you guys.
In this moment, just maybe.
In this moment.
Okay, so he takes 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage.
Yeah.
This one is, comparatively to the others, a bit more kind of, the word that best describes some dogs is just scrangly.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a scrangly boy. So he looks pretty fucked up at that when you do that.
Cool. Can I get out the other side of my tent?
He is kind of taking up the whole entirety of your tent, so if you try, he's gonna get an opportunity attack. Wait, the other side?
The funny thing is he can't take a reaction until the end of his next turn now,
Oh, the other side.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? You could just like yank up your tent and ruin it and just slip out the other side, or you could try to slip around him because he can't take a reaction.
He's like, hi.
I mean, let's be honest here. I've been awake for 4 seconds. We're gonna go out the back side of that fucking tent, and it's not gonna be a tent anymore.
Okay. So you're currently moving at half speed because you're still crawling.
That's fine. I just want to go away.
Okay.
I just want to go
away.
Anything else?
Nope, I'm gonna stay out here.
All right, Yvain, you're up.
All right, I think like shortly after that dire wolf chomped down on my leg, she's just gonna go, oh motherfucker, and she's gonna rage.
Okay.
Yeah. Do. D8.
I would like to motherfucking rage.
Oh, what is that? What does that do? Con save, or they take necrotic damage. I also gain 1d12 temporary hit points. Oh, that's
God
cool.
fucking damn.
Baby Scylla ability.
DC 13.
10. Damn, I'm rolling like ass tonight.
Sweet. Let's roll that damage. And then I take the same amount of... Aw, what the hell? 1 point of damage? Motherfucker.
He looks like a dog who has a headache.
I heal 1 point. Okay. And then I will take my great axe out and try and smack him.
Smack him.
Wow. It's 8.
Nope.
Yeah, you know, it's a lot heavier than the scythe. I'm just not used to that weight yet. Let's try again.
You're also attacking at disadvantage because you are.
Oh,
Have you stood up
dope.
yet?
Can I do that?
Yes. If you stood
Okay.
up, you're not attacking at disadvantage. Although you are fucking up your tent.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna
Yeah.
be cuddling
13.
with
13. That actually misses.
Sweet. That's it.
Okay. So yeah, you swing at it and it kind of avoids out of the way, and then you swing again and it just grabs the haft of the axe and it's like rip it out of its teeth. Okay, so it is now the wolf's turn. This one is going to trample the tent and come after you, Belle. Take another bite at you.
You can't actually do that.
Wait, does it have to? Fuck, you're right. It's Tasha's mind whipped. God damn it. On its next turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a fucking hell. Okay. So it is just gonna walk up to you snarling and
Don't like me either. It's okay.
These dogs have no respect for property of
all
others.
right. And this one is going to take another snap at Yvain. Okay, that's something. 17.
That hits.
Awesome. Let's roll that damage.
Assemblage.
So that's 16 points of damage
Sick.
as it bites you, and it just kind of, as it kind of lets go of the haft of the axe, and immediately just goes for your wrist and just rips away at some of the skin of your forearm. The other two are dead or gone. So that's gonna bring up Cade. She stands up and immediately just and she is going to already has the great sword out and ready to attack. So that is going to be with the great sword. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, that hits. 26. And then that is 3 of these bad boys. Holy fuck. Oh my god. I rolled Jesus Christ. It's 3d6 plus 4. And I rolled a 5, a 5, and a 6. So that's 20 points of damage with the one hit.
Cade is showing you up, Yvain.
To that one, as you see Cade come up from behind and just sink her great sword into its back. It's just a great big stabbing motion, and it whines as it kind of arches its back, and it looks fucked up after that. Like you can see the sword completely sticking through its side. It's bad. And let me see. Does she have a bonus action? Oh, she can. Duh, she can attack again. Because that's only one attack. And that's gonna hit. Yeah, it's dead. So there's just nothing more that can be done with that one. So yeah, she just stabs it, and instead of coming out for another attack, she just twists the blade, and it collapses in front of your tent. She looks up at you and just winks. Scylla, top of the round. You are up again as the wolf in front of you that was harrowing Yvain has just been dispatched by Cade.
Scylla gives Cade a high five and then goes to the wolf.
She just walks right past you and smacks you on the ass on the way back. Yeah, just
and then and then we'll go to the wolf by the Albion.
This one is looking pretty messed up, pretty scrangly, and maybe just a little scared. And is kind of just like struggling to even step forward, and is like It looks like it's trying its best to threaten Belbin.
I'm quite
This is
small.
comparatively the littlest one.
And yet,
I feel like
here we
Scylla
are.
like gets that and then is like ready to like kill it, and she just goes trying to get
Okay.
it to just run away,
Go ahead and make
join
a
its brethren.
make another intimidation check.
Can I have advantage because I look really scary?
This one time because he's already scared.
Yes. I also did just like eviscerate his boss. Oh, unnatural 20.
Okay, yeah. He just kind of whines and tries to run away, but only gets like 30 feet before he like kind of stumbles and then keeps running. And that concludes this encounter. Belle, as you kind of like look up from where you were cowering, you just see illuminated by the firelight from the back, Cade, Yvain, and Scylla, just 3 really powerful hot women standing over you.
Yeah, I'm more focused on the fact that Scylla is a full death angel murder person right now.
I feel like she like looks over
Oh.
at Belle, like just looking at him, waiting for him to come back. No pupils, just scary.
Fuck that. Everybody okay?
Is anyone mind controlled right now?
What?
No. Scylla's still looking at
How
him.
far away are you that you need the earring?
I'm being very quiet. I'm sneaking backwards.
He's continuously just been crawling backwards from this
Where the
whole thing.
Belle, where the fuck are you going?
I want to make sure that I'm not about to fucking die again.
We're fine.
Okay, if you say so. I'm gonna hang out over here for a minute.
She just looks over and at Cade and Yvain. He's like,
She, Cade puts a fist up. That's fucking sick, dude.
it's a little traumatizing going to TSN.
Nah, dude, that's fucking dope.
And then she'll look over at Belle one more time and just drop it.
No longer Death Angel.
I'm just gonna stay over here by this tree.
Sorry, I don't like to be woken up. Even though I wasn't, but it's annoying that you guys were. I actually turns out I could have dealt with it on my own. Yeah, it would have been fine actually if they didn't go bite you. I could have fought them all by myself.
You two-shotted the leader. Like, I gave him more hit points than his average for a dire wolf, and you just one-shot and
Shouldn't
two-shot
have
him.
bit me first.
Well, you all right? And she kind of like looks over to you, Yvain.
I'm fine. I'll just patch myself up. Fucking sleep it off. And she looks over the tent. Yeah. We'll just sleep by the fire.
Yeah, it is it is barely standing. There's a ton of holes in it now. It's kind of.
I don't think I could fix that with mending, guys. I'm sorry.
Actually, that is the kind of thing. That is exactly the kind of thing you can fix with mending.
Can fix carts, and we can fix tents.
That is literally specifically the kind of thing.
So we'll just like plop down in front of the tent and just like slowly fix it. Her spores are still like angrily like around her for the next like minute or so. Actually, I think it'll last for 10 minutes. So it's like the next 5 minutes.
All right. Well, as you
They
guys
look very angry.
clean up after yourselves, why don't we take this moment to take a quick little like 5-10 minute bio break? Be back here in about 5. Sweet.
Okay.
All right.
Start.
And welcome back. All right. So the next morning comes. You are all a bit sore, but you slept in a little bit, lost a little bit of travel time today.
We deserved it.
Yeah, y'all needed some little heal some aches and bruises. But you guys are now ready to head back out on the road. Who is taking the lead for today? I believe Yvain and Belle have already done it once tonight.
That's my turn.
Yeah.
A D6.
D6 plus. Oh yeah, sorry. D6 first. Evens or odds?
Evens.
Evens. All right. D8 plus a D12.
Never get to roll
Someday
these
we'll
rolls.
roll an odd.
All you've rolled is fucking.
We're going back to the inn, y'all.
What'd
3?
you get? 3. Damn it.
You want me to roll again?
No, it's fine. I'll just go to the next one.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you guys are progressing down the road today, the fog has persisted. It is unfortunate. But you guys are getting closer to Phelan. You're now about a day and a half, maybe 2 days out. Yeah, losing travel might have, losing a bit of today might have kind of affected that, put you at 2 days instead of a day and a half. But as you are progressing through this bit of jungle that you have found yourself in, you begin hearing a sound from the underbrush. Scylla, you specifically, your rabbit ears pick it up. A soft whimpering. That's all you hear.
Guys, something is crying near us, and it's certainly not making me feel like super
Zilla, why
safe.
are you thumping on the back of the horse?
Oh yeah, it's just like
Thump, 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 thump.
Just gonna
Behind my ear.
Bell Yvain, you can start to hear it too now. It's just a gentle whimpering sound.
That's weird. Scylla, do you hear that? I'll just like hold her out. Like a
Can I
dousing rod.
discern this as an animal whimper or like a person whimper?
Go ahead and make a nature check.
Okay. Okay. That's
to
not
discern the
bad.
nature of this whimper.
Yeah.
19.
19.
Damn.
It definitely sounds like a child crying.
Oh.
No, I hate you back. Absolutely not. This just happened to be at IKEA today. I heard a child crying in the distance, and I ran it the other direction.
Oh, wow.
We were in like the bowels where they keep all the stuff, you know. And I just heard it down, and it did not sound like a person, but it sounded like a little kid.
To step out for a second, I'm playing so much Fallout 76, which is set in Appalachia.
Mm-hmm.
My ultimate fear. I feel like I live so close to there. And
So
there's like think about it all the time.
Homie, it's like an hour away from me.
Dude,
Yeah.
There's a whole quest line just all about cryptids, and I'm just like so deep in that shit.
Yo, listen, if you're in the house, if you hear something, no, you didn't.
Yeah. No, I just go back to sleep.
But Yvain's not from the south, so she'll hop up.
Neither's
stop.
Belle.
She'll stop. She'll be like, "Kai, do you hear that?"
What
sounds
the
like a
fuck is
kid.
that?
It sounds like
I
a
hear
kid.
it. Sounds like it's coming up ahead a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop being a rabbit.
I'm gonna dismount.
Cade pulls a dagger from her waistline from behind her. her back.
Okay.
It's always nice to be safe, just in case.
No, I'm with the big one.
Yeah, maybe we put it like behind the back though. Silly, you're the one that's good with kids.
I know, but you don't just find the child in the woods covered in fog, Melvin.
I'm gonna try and follow the sound
know.
of the whimper.
Okay, go ahead and you don't need
I'll go with
it's
you,
pretty
Vane.
apparent.
I will stay with Branch.
You walk over to the underbrush just off the path a little bit, kind of push aside a bush, and what you see is a herongon. It's a rabbit folk. Small.
Gesundheit.
Huh?
Gesundheit.
A rabbit folk. A small herongon child wearing looks like pretty nice clothes, but they seem pretty screwed up, and they're just kind of dressed in like very mellow blues and a set of brown trousers, and have pretty nice boots on. They look like they're well dressed, and around their neck they have it looks like some sort of medallion of some kind that they're kind of like holding in their hands. It's a gold bit of metal with a ruby in the center, and what looks like a ribbon almost holding it around their neck. And that's what you see, and they're just kind of just hunched over it and just kind of just pawing at it and just kind of
Hey, little one.
and
Oh, it's all right.
as you look up at it, he looks up at you, squeaks, and holds the medallion close to him and just blinks out of existence.
Oh,
You hear a clattering from above you, and as you look up, you see the little Harangon child now clutching onto a thick branch above you and wailing out.
Oh, it's okay. We're not gonna hurt you. Oh shit, Scylla.
I'm just walking up, very calm, and I'm like, I'm going to actually,
Sounds like you made it worse. How'd you make it worse?
no,
I'm sorry.
I'm going to use Druidcraft right in his line sight, and I'm going to make a little flower sprout out of the tree.
He like looks at the flower like what? Like seemingly like, oh god. Like, oh god, is this flower gonna eat me?
And then I'm just gonna talk very calmly and just say, "Hello, we're not here to hurt you. We,
He kind of like looks down. He's like, I don't know what to do.
what has been happening? Have you been moving around a lot?
Uh-huh.
Is it been how is he like hanging like
He's
he's
like
gonna like
hugging
fall
the
like
branch, and like you can see him like starting to slip a little bit.
okay, I'm gonna make sure I'm underneath him.
Okay, he's about 10 feet up in the air. 10,
Okay.
oh, about like 15 feet.
Okay. Um do you want it may be because you're being scared. Do you want to come down here with me?
I don't know. I'm scared.
I know. It's going to be okay, all right?
Go ahead and make a persuasion check for me.
Oh, that was off my 13.
Okay. He's gonna roll insight. Cool. He trusts you. He's gonna. Okay. What do I do?
Okay, I have a friend who's going to come over and get you out of the tree, okay? I'm not
I
as tall
can't
as
hang
her.
on much longer.
Okay, she's right next to me. Yvain,
Yeah.
I'm going to be
So-
right here, okay?
Okay. What are you guys doing?
I'm assuming Yvain's just gonna put her arms up. We're just gonna tell the kid to let go.
Oh,
That's
okay.
my main plan.
Oh, okay.
All right, I've got you. I'll catch you, okay?
Go
just-
ahead and make a persuasion check, both of you. Individual persuasion checks.
21.
Mother 5.
The total DC for this was 25. 21, 20 plus 5, 26. So he takes a deep breath and lets go. And
Catch.
okay. Dex
It's like 10
save?
feet up, and if Yvain is
I'm 7
8
feet tall.
7 feet tall, it's a 3-foot drop.
Well, no, he's like 15 feet. But okay. All right. I say you catch him. So you catch this small little Harangon child, and he immediately just clutches onto you.
It's okay. It's okay. There we go.
And he's
What
just
is-
he's crying.
Oh, it's all right. Do you
Yvain will
want
like pat
down?
him on the back.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Okay. I set him down real gently.
He's
Scylla
just-
will kneel down on the ground with him. What do you think has been happening?
I don't know. I just I I don't know where I am. I don't
We're going to
know.
get you home, I promise, but we need to know why you've been disappearing first so that you do not disappear from us, yes?
Okay. I think it's this. And he holds up the medallion that he has around his neck. And it's
You-
very large. It does not look like it's made for a child.
Do you think you could take it off? Just put it on the floor for me?
Oh, okay. And he
You can watch it. It will stay right there. I will not touch it unless you tell me to.
okay. And he just picks it up and takes it off and just lays it down on the ground in front of him. And he's just
Okay.
kind of standing there, just kind of rubbing his eyes.
Okay. The soul will come and rub his back. Um, where are you from, little one?
Failed.
That's very convenient. That's exactly where we were headed.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Eh, um, it's at this point that he looks over at Yvain, kind of like really like taking her in, and like he sees the massive sword that you carry, and he goes, and he just immediately eyes just go bright wide, and the tears are just gone. Just, are you guys adventurers?
Yes. It was so
Don't
cute. Yvain
disappear.
died.
They
Sorry.
were fucking out.
Yvain just ceases to exist. It's too cute. He just goes, my uncle's an adventurer.
Did he take an arrow to the knee? Just really Skyrim
Probably
forward.
he's had so many adventures.
That's so cool.
What's your name?
I'm Leuven.
Leuven.
Mm-hmm.
Leuven, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna check this medallion right here. You're gonna see my eyes glow, but I'm not doing anything scary, okay? I'm just gonna look at it.
Okay. And he doesn't take his eyes off you.
I'm gonna use magical awareness on this medallion.
Okay. This is very magical. It seems to God, I can never remember the school. It's like a fuck, god damn it. Okay. It is I think it's transmutation. I think that would be the best school for it. It's not illusion, not divination, not evocation, it's not conjuration. Abjuration. Yeah. Okay.
Very, very magical. Transmutation.
What
Okay.
does that mean?
It means that it can transform one thing into another. I think.
Oh. That's weird.
Where did you get that digit?
I was playing with some friends by my house and we saw this guy running down the street and he had like a big pack on his back and this fell out of his pack and I grabbed it off the ground and I was looking at it and then all of a sudden everything around me went like real fast and like I was like in a bunch of different places that looked like kind of same to each other, but then they changed and they kept looking the same but different. And then I was in the jungle, and then I didn't know where I was, and I couldn't find
It's
my
okay.
mom.
It's okay. It's all right.
He
It's all
just
right.
starts crying all over.
Yeah.
I'm
Do you
gonna lean
want-
over to Kate and go, is this another demon? Or is this one fine?
You can see Cade has been like studying this entire time. It's like, I don't think so, but there's only one way to find out.
If that involves stabbing, I feel like that's not going to go over well.
She walks up to the little Harangon and kind of just kneels down on one knee. She looks at him right in his eyes.
Scylla is glaring at Cade like, fucking try
and
it.
just reaches back behind her and pulls out a little carved wooden doll. And he just goes, oh, and reaches out and grabs it. And he's like, yeah, demons hate toys. And she just kind of ruffles the kid's ears and walks away.
It was Leuven, right?
Yes, Luven.
Leuven, is it okay if I just put this in my pack for safekeeping.
But it's pretty. I was gonna give it to my mom and see if, or I was gonna ask maybe if my dad wanted to give it to her as a present.
Oh, it's still yours, love. I just want to make sure it's safe.
Well, why don't we, when we get into town,
Yeah.
we can go a little shopping. We can get something for your parents if you want.
Do you
Just
want to
something that will
trade
not.
for it?
What do you want to trade for it?
I don't know what you got.
I don't know.
I'll hop off the horse and I'll walk up to Yvain and I'll stick my hand in the bag and I'll pull out a blueberry pie and go, all of this could be yours.
Deal. And he just grabs it and just starts like shoveling it, like just full paw in the pie, just Winnie the Pooh in the honey pot, just
Respect.
plops down on the plot, just plops down on his butt in the road and just
Amazing.
oblivious to any of you, completely forgetting the trauma he's just been through.
Uh-huh.
That's a child.
Oh my god, we have a Kiri. Oh no.
5 hit points and
Um,
all.
Oh.
Oh, he's just a
Oh.
normal guy.
Just a guy.
Just a guy.
He's a baby.
The baby.
Soul lets him finish his pie and then goes, so we're headed back to where you are from. Do you want to come with us?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to carry you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he just goes right up.
Uppies. Okay, so
Uppies.
Scylla's gonna walk for the
Okay.
time being. I don't think
All
we
right.
should move very fast with the kid.
So you guys
But,
kind of slow your pace. This is gonna take some time. It's gonna be like now like a 2.5 day travel you still got.
well,
Okay.
after he gets a little normal, a little more thing, I think
Mhm.
Scylla would be like, so, what is your favorite animal that you've ever wanted to ride on before?
Calm. Oh wow.
It cannot fly. Just
Oh,
stipulation.
okay.
It can't fly.
Um.
About like a dog or like
Yeah, a dog.
a dog.
Yeah.
Okay, so then Scylla's gonna go, okay, you ready to see something really cool?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're ready. Are you ready?
Yeah. I'm ready.
Yeah, you're so ready.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your favorite kind of dog?
The Labrador.
Labrador. Okay, and so like does a little spin and then turns into a Labrador
Oh my god, that's so cool.
and then gets down and like insinuates that he should come get on
he
her
starts
back,
like petting and like climbing on the back, clambers on.
and then they can start moving a little faster with
Amazing.
Scylla.
He weighs nothing. He's like
Yeah, I
literally,
assumed.
he's a 1.5 feet tall, not including the ears.
So like barks and like just starts running.
He's like "Wah," grabbing onto your fur way too tight. He's he's having the time of his life.
Mhm.
Okay. Yvain, what did you do with the medallion?
I'll put it in the bag of holding.
Okay. I'd like you to make a dexterity save for me. It's not a difficult one, but
Don't get a one there.
I can see it, correct?
yes, you can see it.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's good.
Okay, yeah, no issue. You slip it into the bag of holding.
Natural 20. All right.
Yeah, no issue. You slip it into the bag. Okay. All right. So as you guys progress throughout the day, you near the end of the day, as the sun is beginning to come down, and Leuven has been just pestering you all with questions about your adventures and your weapons and what kind of things you've killed, and always going back to his uncle his uncle Aloysius, who is an adventurer, and always promised to take him on adventures when he got older, and he's gonna be so happy.
Now he's on his first adventure, unwillingly, as most are.
So you're just hanging on to the medallion, yeah? Cool. So as you head down the road, up ahead, you can see that it looks like the path has been blocked. You've been traveling through a bit of thick jungle at this point, as it as around the area of Port Damali, it does mainly go to forest on the outskirts, but then it does shift into a very thick jungle. And there's a as you can see, a large jungle tree has seemingly uprooted itself and fallen across the road. And you can see on the side of the road that it has like where the roots have like come up and ripped out of the ground. But it's a huge tree, like one of those like mammoth trees, to the point where like it's about, I'd say, yeah, 80, 90 feet in either direction.
Does it seem like it was like intentional at all, or
Go ahead and make a nature check for me.
nature? As a druid, I'm really not good at that.
Can I help?
Sure. Go ahead and make it an advantage, or you can roll.
Juven, you do it.
Okay.
I rolled a 3.
Cool. I didn't do much better. 14.
Okay.
Better than a 3.
You check around. There are no like tool marks or anything on it. There doesn't seem to be any kind of like man-made damage. It seems like maybe at some point there was some kind of wind or some kind of like large weight on the top of the tree, but it seems to have crashed over.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anyone did this. It just fell.
Probably good because
How high up
Oh, it's
exactly does
totally
it go?
It is about, I'd say, 9 or 10 feet in like, from from one side to the other.
I feel like if I pick up the horse again as a giant eagle, it will freak
Uh-oh.
out this time.
Why don't can you turn it into something small and then we can just like climb over? I've got like a
I mean,
Yes.
and Cade
Can
kind
we
of steps
just
It
up.
needs
I've
to
got an
feel
X.
willing.
I've got an X. We could just go through, maybe.
It's really
yes,
thick,
Belle. Yes, Belle.
we go around it. Like
Yeah, cool.
the bottom of it's over there.
It's about, so on either side of the road is about 90 more feet of tree.
Sure.
So you would have to go off the road about 90 feet through the jungle on either side and then come back to go around it. But you could. It is totally possible.
You go with jungle, horse in the jungle adventure.
I mean,
Our jungle's like
that sounds like a
cool
bad
with
time.
horses.
I'm gonna be honest.
Oh,
but
actually, I did take a more helpful spell this time. I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals on Branch.
Okay.
Hey, Branch. Hi, buddy. We've
Hey,
never
how's it
spoken
going?
before. We definitely should have spoke before this. I'm so sorry.
I feel like we haven't spoken before. I'm Marcus, by the way.
Oh, interesting. I'm so sorry we've been calling you Branch. That's
I mean, it's
totally
a
on
nice
us.
nickname. I don't mind it.
That's true. Okay, yes. So we need to go around the tree. I just wanted to tell you because we have to go into the jungle, and I know that's probably not like super fun for you.
Ah, all right.
But
I mean, yeah. It seems like I could try.
I mean,
it seems like there might be a couple of things in my way.
either that or I turn into a giant eagle and I carry you
Oh,
over
that
the
was not fun.
tree.
I did not enjoy
I
that.
didn't think it was. I'm sorry about that as well.
Well, I
And you lost your friend.
appreciate the apology. That's very kind of you. Very polite.
Yes, I took the wrong spell. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Mistakes are made. You just gotta stick with it, I guess. But I
Mhm.
appreciate the forethought this time. That really does mean a lot to me. Thank you. As far as going through, I could do my best. Can't make any guarantees, but I could do my best going around.
I just didn't want to get you freaked out or anything. So,
Oh, well, I appreciate the warning.
yes. And we can, I have this for 10 minutes, so you can keep talking to me and you can
All
cuss
right.
me out if you get really mad about being in the jungle.
Well, this is very
you know.
helpful. I usually can. You usually can't understand me. I can understand bits of what you say, but this is all very helpful. Thank you.
It's much better, much easier,
Who are you again?
I guess that does make sense. We have never actually introduced ourselves to you. I'm Scylla. The little
Right.
one is Belbin. and the littler one is Leuven right now, and the big one is Yvain, and the
Right.
other big one is Cade.
Right. Okay.
Some
Who are
of
you
them are
again?
strangers. I'm a friend.
Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. All right. What are we doing?
We're walking through the jungle. Let's go.
Okay. Good to know. All right. Let's go.
Good to know. Yes. Okay. And I
You
keep
guys.
having. I'm assuming this conversation like every 3 seconds.
Yep.
This
Every
part.
few minutes, this conversation just starts over. He's not bright, but he's a sunshiny disposition.
Yes. Belba, did you know our horse's name is Marcus?
Our horse's name is Branch.
He says his name is Marcus, but he likes the nickname Branch.
Is this a boy horse?
I don't. Is it a boy horse? I'm assuming. It's a boy
He did seem to have a sort of male set to him.
I mean, I
I mean,
did
I guess
not.
I've
Hey,
never checked. I just kind of assumed
Marcus,
that
what are
both
your
Branch and
pronouns?
Marguerite were.
I prefer he, they.
Oh, he's half. As
That
someone
seems
who
like
uses
a
she,
medical
they, I
issue.
can say that. I can say that.
Same. Those are actually my pronouns too.
You are the horse.
Yes. No. No.
This is
Marcus
this is
Branch
This
is
is
Max
my
the
self-insert.
self-insert.
Marcus Branch is my self-insert.
Full name Marcus Branch. Yes.
Full name Marcus Branch Horse. Okay. So you're going around the into the jungle. Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead and make. Who's leading the way on this one?
It's probably me because I have the horse.
Okay. Go ahead and make a survival check for me.
Do we have to make a survival check?
Yeah, we kind of do.
Technically, it's a 4 because I have a +3.
Okay, but
But if we want to be really technical, it's a 1.
okay. So you guys keep walking, and this tree is kind of like, it bends a little bit. It wasn't like the straightest tree in the world, and it has like branches lower down towards the bottom of the trunk, because you guys ended up taking a right and going towards the roots. As it gets closer to the trunk, you see it kind of has more branches begin to branch out that you have to walk around. So you have to kind of get further and further and further away from the trunk of the tree, to the point where you start walking for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes go by, and you realize you can't see the trunk of the tree anywhere or any of the branches.
Lost in the jungle with a horse.
Phil, why are you singing?
It's a coping mechanism for when I think I have fucked up and gotten this lost
Okay.
with a
Can
child.
I take a look around and see if I can find our way
Go
back to the
ahead.
road?
You can go ahead and either make a I'll let you go with nature, perception, or no, sorry, survival, nature, or survival, perception, or investigation.
Let's do that in nature.
I'm gonna start entertaining Leuven with a mage hand and a couple
17.
of coins.
Okay, 17 nature check. You're able to kind of like look around, gauge based on where the sun is is poking through the trees, and exactly like just the general direction of where you were supposed to be going versus where you're going now. And you're able to realize, oh, we just need to take a left and just walk a little bit and then take another left, and we should be right back on track. Just basically do a big U-turn and you should be fine.
I'll see, look, the clearings over there.
I was distracted talking to the horse. I can no longer talk to him.
Okay. So you guys start heading back. Yvain, why don't you make a survival check for me?
Cool.
6. Nice.
5.
Lost in the woods.
It's following a tree. All the DC was 10. I really thought I made it low enough.
Have you met
So-
me?
After a few minutes,
Lost in the
Yvain, you're
woods.
starting to think you should be seeing the tree by now. And it should be on the left, but it's not.
Fuck. I think we're lost.
I also agree.
I have a clarifying question.
Yeah.
Did we ever get unlost?
No.
Okay. Hey, Cade,
Yeah, little buddy.
you been here before?
Never
He-
once.
Okay,
And
great.
hopefully never again.
Apparently, gee, fucking.
Can I send Ellie up into the sky?
Is Ellie a bird right now?
Yeah,
Bird,
Yes,
she's a
Ellie's a
bird
bird
cat.
Bird cat, right. Okay, so yeah. You pop
Eldritch
Ellie out of
Horror
her
is
little Tamagotchi and you send her up through the trees. She kind of like half crawls up the tree like a cat and half flaps up. What are you doing with her? Are you looking through her eyes or okay.
Yeah, just to be like to see if I can see like the break in the trees
Okay.
where the road
Go
is.
ahead and make a perception check for me.
As Ellie, or I can't look up those stats right now.
No, it's your vision, so
It's me. Okay,
it's your vision.
21. Thank you, dice.
What was that?
21.
21. Okay. You guys are 20 feet from the tree line.
It's right there.
Don't say that like you fucking knew, okay?
I've always known. I just wanted
Take
you
a
guys to
fucking
like
step
have a
back.
little adventure. Leuven wanted to go on an adventure, and I just
Can
let
I
him go on an
also-
adventure.
I'm sorry, I just noticed something. Can we talk about how at the beginning of this campaign, Belbin was definitely Irish?
I think about that all the time.
Yeah.
Melvin Ellsbury. Think about it all
Belbin
the time.
Elderberry had an Irish accent.
You sure did. It just kind of like goes wherever it feels like it. It's fine.
Oh, my puppy's barking in his sleep. Oh,
I'm
buddy.
thinking about
He's
rabbits.
buddy. Okay. So yeah, you guys get back to the road after about an hour and a half lost in the jungle.
We were never lost. It was an intentional adventure for Leuven. Leuven, did you feel like you were on an adventure?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. See, we did it just for
Okay. So you guys finish up this day of travel. You guys got about 2 more days after this. If someone would like to, Belle, it's your turn again. So if you'd like to make a perception check for me for the evening.
Oh boy. That won't be good. Never mind. 16.
16. Okay. Calm night. No one seems to be bothered. You all are well rested, and the temporary hit points you got from the stew is gone. So make sure you get that.
Goodbye, cool.
None of us
Alright.
got bit. So
Now, I believe it's right back to Belle again for the roll. So go
6.
ahead and give me a d6.
odd.
Odd.
Yay, a different
finally.
answer.
Okay, give me a d4 plus another d6.
5.
Just 5.
5. That's what happens when you roll a 2 and a 3.
All right. The
Love math.
fog that has not been letting up for the last 2 days is getting thicker and thicker. And as you rise for today's trip, you hear in the distance as thunder begins to rumble, and you see flashes of lightning as a storm is seemingly coming in off of the coast and is moving inland towards you guys. The rest of the day is a miserable slog through a wet and muddy jungle. And on this final day, as this is the final day you are actually in the jungle, as now you are crossing into the outskirts of the plum groves. And as you tread along out, you finally exit the jungle, and what little shelter was given to you by the jungle trees is now gone as the rain just begins to pour down in sheets on you. It is a miserable day, and it's also not cold. So it is
Oh, it's like
dismally wet
gross.
and
Yeah.
warm. So, and also you guys are walking have been walking for 8 hours today. It is a shit day. You have had a shit time today. Everyone's upset. Leuven is kind of just sitting quietly on the back of Scylla, just soaked. Like, happily, Cade has taken off her long leather coat and has wrapped it around Leuven's shoulders to kind of give him some sort of shelter. She is fully embraced the the outdoors and so much happier now that it's wet for some reason.
Wet
She's,
dog smell just everywhere
yeah,
from
it's
the
yeah,
both of
she
them,
reeks of
from
wet
me
dog.
and her.
She reeks of
Mhm.
wet dog, the both of you. But that is today's travel. Yvain, I believe it is your turn for both the night watch and then the roll in the morning.
All right, let's do that perception check. Why are you like this, you stupid bitch? It's 7.
You get a little distracted. You can't help but notice that Cade keeps subtly flirting, and that just like, I'ma call my girlfriend. And
Yeah.
yeah, you and Lisette have a nice conversation over around the fire. And it's an uneventful evening. You don't really notice anything. Nothing really goes on. Next day comes and you are up for the roll. So give me a d6. Tell me odd or even.
Okay. Odd.
Okay, give me 1d8 plus 1d12. I had you roll the wrong thing last time, Belle. Sorry.
D8. A 1. D12. 2 total.
2 total.
Getting
2
them
total.
away, out of the way.
Okay. So
Away. We're almost done.
I don't like how I'm allowing.
I didn't think this one would get rolled, so this is the one that I was like, I'll figure that out later. So here's what happens.
I don't like the smile on your face.
As you guys are treading along, it is still a bit rainy, but it has definitely cleared up a lot. But the ground is still thick with mud and awful. As you guys are progressing, I would what is the marching order currently?
Let's see, I'm on branch again.
Branch, Scylla, Cade, Yvain? Yeah.
I thought Yvain was on branch with Belle.
Yeah, I'll be
Or,
I'll be
or wait, yeah, okay. Well, all right. What? Oh, yeah. Wait, no, you're moving slower now. Right, you're moving slower now. So it's
No,
sorry.
because Leuven's on my back.
Yeah.
So we've been
Okay.
moving not crazy slower.
So Belle and Branch up front, Scylla and Leuven, and then Cade and Yvain bringing up the rear.
Mhm.
Okay. So as you guys are kind of slopping through the mud, you hear Branch's hooves just. You hear this sucking, slurping noise as
It's quicksand.
he's walking through, and then begins to stumble almost in the thick mud and begins to sink. The ground looks perfectly solid, but he is now sinking deep into it.
Oh boy.
fuck. All right.
Help.
Yeah,
Fucking
Bell,
help.
you are the
Uh.
branch is beginning to sink deeper into the ground at this point. It looks like he's just disappearing through the floor.
Okay. Can I get my rope out
Okay.
and then lasso it over to Belvin?
Okay.
That's what I want to try and do.
All right. Go ahead and make a. I'm going to say acrobatics because it's the dexterity stat, and if you're proficient in it, if you're dexterously proficient.
Da-da-da. Acrobatics. Not really, but I'll do it. Okay.
That's what you got.
17.
Okay. So your aim is true, Bell. The rope kind of lands at least like maybe not perfectly on you, but you're able to get it and grab it.
Okay, got it. What?
Okay. Count of 3. I need you to jump off as hard as you can, and I'm gonna yank you.
Branch?
You first. 1, 2,
Hold on. Oh, shit. Fuck.
3.
Okay. Make a strength check for me. Or athletics, sorry, athletics.
Me or Yvain?
Both of you.
11.
7.
7. Okay. So Yvain, you yank, and Bell, you jump, and Bell, you and land about 5 feet short of where Yvain is, and into the plopping mud, and you begin to sink again.
Worse.
Okay.
Worse. This is worse.
Can I
Worse.
try pulling him out?
Go ahead and make another another athletics check.
13.
Okay. Yeah. With a little time, you're able to get him out. As you're doing this, though, Marcus Branch is slowly sinking and is like whinnying and neighing in fear.
I'm gonna run Leuven over to Cade and like
Okay,
bark,
she
pick
scoops
a
him up.
pumpkin.
She scoops him up.
And she's gonna unbecome a dog and then become a giant eagle. Go just before she does it goes, Marcus, I'm sorry, I know you don't like this. She's gonna go pick up.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check. You're trying to pull him out of this
Let me get the giant eagle stance.
quicksand.
Eagle vibey.
Giant eagle, athletics or strength.
Okay, let me see. It's okay. Strength. 21.
21. So yeah, without much issue, you are able to pop him out of the quicksand before he gets too deep. And it takes a second though. You have to really tug. But finally you're able to get him loose. And
There's like an entire typhoon around us of wind.
you fly him about 5-10 feet down the road and set him down.
I'm gonna also cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
Marcus, are you okay? I'm so sorry that happened. I
That
know
was
you don't like
fucking
birds.
terrifying. What the hell happened there?
I don't know. I'm assuming it was like quick. It was like sand that is quick, and you fall into it. But I
What
don't
the
know why
fuck
that
is
would be.
that?
It just seemed bad. I'm not gonna lie.
It seemed really bad.
Yeah, it seemed really bad. But we got it. We're fine. We're good.
Oh my god, I don't like the eagle thing either. This was just a bad
I'm sorry.
day.
It was the only thing I could do. If I turned into like a monkey, I could have also like fallen in.
Who are you again?
I don't know. I don't know either. I let Speak with Animals fakes. I can't have this conversation.
Okay. All right. So yeah, it's you and Branch are now on the other side of this particularly normal stretch of road, normal looking stretch of road, and Yvain, Cade, and Bell are all on the other side.
I didn't even think
And
about
Leuven.
that.
And Leuven.
Fuck.
Well, do you want up?
I don't want to be fucking down.
All right.
That went poorly for me last time.
Yeah, Belle, you are covered in mud. And
Do we think
Like
we
the
would
mud.
count mud as water? Very
there
rainy.
is water in mud, but it is only a part of it. It is not the
But like,
entirety.
would water walk work to walk over the scary mud? Because it is in fact it's like that, like a puddle.
Hang on.
Waterwalk does like lava too, right? Or
Listen.
am I making that up?
Grants the
He-
oh,
it
haha,
doesn't-
haha. No. This spell grants the ability to move across any liquid surfaces such as water, acid, mud, snow, quicksand, or lava. It's in the spell.
Dude, that's amazing.
I
Go
could have
ahead.
solved this way
Rules is
easier.
written, baby.
I
Rules
will
is written,
cast.
babe.
I'll cast Waterwalk on. How many people can I get?
You really only
Up to
need
10 willing creatures. Winkuchi.
Yvain and Cade at this point because they're carrying the other two. But if you'd like to do it on
I'll
all
put it
four,
on everyone just in
Oh,
case.
okay.
And
Oh.
and Branch.
and Branch
And
okay.
myself. And Lupin. It's going to the whole party.
Okay. You all feel like your feet just kind of like you all feel like yourself kind of just subtly rise up out of the ground a little bit as you were all kind of sunk into the mud and are now standing on top of it. And
So
you
I
can
was like on the
feel
other
it-
side, like, guys, Waterwalk finally had a use. It was finally helpful.
So how long does Water Walk last?
A
Like
while.
an hour or something.
8 Is it an
1
hour?
hour, I think.
It's an hour.
Okay, well for the next hour none of you guys are being slowed down by the mud.
I can cast it 2 more times if we need
Okay,
it. Well,
for-
yeah, 2 more times.
For 3 hours then, you guys are all unaffected by the mud and actually
Okay.
make up a bit of time. It is I won't make you roll for the next night because you are now like on the outskirts of the plum groves. You are in civil like settled area. The fog begins to clear up the next morning, as you guys begin to walk down what has become a hill after you guys have yesterday is when you broke the trees, and you can see the plum groves off in the distance. As you begin to descend the path down a hill that leads, you can see through the fog as it's beginning to part and burn off, you can see the small little town of Phelan just kind of tucked into a valley right next to a very not large, but a good sized flowing river. It's a very beautiful town. There are trees dotted all around. Houses look from this distance like, pretty nice. There is a large mayoral building on one end, and you can see two other large buildings, several other large buildings dotted around that look like almost like warehouses of some kind. But from here, you can now see the town of Phelan about half a day's travel away. And as you guys begin to crest this hill, you can see Leuven jumping up and down on the back of Scylla the dog, saying, "That's it! That's my home! I know where we are now! I can't wait to see my mommy!" And
Yeah, we can't wait for you to see her either, bud.
With that, I think we are going to end our session here. Welcome to the town of Phelan, guys. This is gonna be an interesting one.
Showing up on Talia and Porter's doorstep, just covered in mud. Looking
Mud and blood.
miserable.
They don't
Mud
live
and
here.
blood.
They don't live here.
Well, I'm
Exactly.
assuming they
Bridal
are
suite.
someplace that has a doorstep.
Who knows? All right. Well, okay.
Sleeping on the
That
beach.
was a nice little travel episode. You made some new friends. Scylla obliterated a wolf.
We learned that
That
demons
felt
hate
good.
toys.
Learn demons hate toys. That's a very helpful lesson to take with you.
Good info for the future.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to end the recording there. So everyone say bye, YouTube.
Like,
Bye.
Bye.